How's class?
Going well.
Good.
Going well. Saw you in the documentary. So that was cool.
How's your quiz?
It went well. It went well.
And by the way, it went well, not good. You guys all catching that?
Yes, nice
There
job.
you go.
That's your impact.
There you go. Not mine. Educated man.
How much of this is a revenge game from last year? A lot of guys are talking up that angle.
Yeah. We started a little revenge tour thing, and I'm all aboard. We gotta prove ourselves, and we've done it so far. Penn State, they're a good team. Last year, that was a tough atmosphere. They had some really good players that they lost. So we're just, we're focused on this year and these players that they got, and we're gonna try to revenge.
How you feeling this year compared to last year at this time? Obviously, a little bit better.
Yeah, feeling a lot better. Well, obviously because of the winning.
Yep.
And Coach Herb, credit to him, he's got us feeling really good, strong. Just keeping our speed, not losing weight. Guys tend to lose a little bit of weight during the season just from all the running, and we're looking really good. So.
Is the approach different? The lifting approach?
Yeah, it's a little different from my previous years. They just really try to keep you strong, keep you healthy, and I've definitely felt a lot better this year so far.
Does that show up in games at all for you? Like, do you feel different in the games? Like, maybe not just you, but just collectively?
Yeah, definitely. Just staying strong. Not feeling weak because week 8, week 9, you can definitely tend to start feeling weak. I know last year I was dealing with a little groin, and by this time I was pretty immobile. It was hurting a lot, and it's feeling really good this year. And I know a lot of other guys are feeling the same.
Seems like as the year's gone on, the offense has sort of slowly started adding layers and layers. How different does it feel from the beginning to now?
It's a good question. I definitely think, we're just expanding. We got to adapt to, what teams do. Teams are definitely going to, bring their best game against us. We're Michigan. So, if it's adapt or die. So we got to adapt, and we've definitely done that so far. And it's going well.
Is Tariq getting back to becoming the guy that you saw before he got hurt?
Yeah, definitely. Coming back from an injury like that, there's going to be some cloudiness, coming back on the field. There's definitely some doubts. Plays. Do I know him well enough? But he's definitely overcome that gap, and he's back to being Tariq.
Is he a full go at this point in practice and everything?
Yeah, full go.
What do you like about the progress of the young receivers?
Making plays. Ronnie Bell making plays, catching touchdowns. Donovan, I didn't even think of him as a young guy really, but he is. Him and Nico are both, making plays. Just really being leaders as well, young leaders, and that gives me a lot of confidence from the years ahead. To have them in the room and teach the guys that are coming in and they're still here.
Harbaugh said today on the Big Ten call that aside from McSorley, the defensive line is the most impressive position group on Penn State's team. Is that what you've seen on film?
Yeah, definitely. I've definitely heard that they, got some good defensive ends. The high motor guys. So I've heard that as well.
Ronnie came in a little under the radar like you did. Is there a chip on the shoulder when you come in like that, trying to prove yourself?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think if there's no chip, then you're definitely at the wrong place. You gotta be hungry. You gotta want to play. Coach Harbaugh always emphasizes, don't redshirt. Get on the field, play, because playing is definitely the best experience. So you gotta be hungry to get out there for sure.
When did it become apparent to you that he could really play, and maybe even this year?
Just when we were going over the playbook in the hotel during camp, I noticed that he had a knack for it. He was juggling, summer school and all that, but he was still, picking it up and not making that many errors back in August. So that's when I knew he was going to be good to go.
Guys like Donovan and Nico, what makes them kind of wise beyond their years?
Sorry, repeat that.
What makes Donovan and Nico wise beyond their years, kind of not like they're young guys anymore?
I think credit that to Coach Mack, Coach Harbaugh. Just being around a bunch of coaches that that expect a lot, but also just teach fundamentals. Off the field, on the field, and I've tried to instill some stuff I've learned from Darbo and Ju, both guys that are in the league, and they picked it up really well, and they're becoming leaders, like I said, and it's good to see that.
How has Brandon Watson gotten better since you've been here? You guys came in about the same time.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot better. He's definitely grown on the field. is his feet, his hands, you know, the way he moves. You know, he's a bigger corner compared to, you know, Levert and D-Long, but you know, that's nice to have, you know, especially when other teams got like a bigger receiver. So it's good to see his growth. But yeah, he's come a long way.
Time for a couple more for Grant.
You guys, I think, have one of the highest percentages on third down. What's been the key to success on third down?